With that little bit of contact they got off kind of on the backside. Now Jamppi on the swing yet, gonna find Doma. This is very proactive from Liquid in this regard. I'm quite surprised that they've not necessarily had that information relayed throughout this after that initial spot, but you can see the response from Fnatic is to lean back towards this A site. Scream trying to be the guardian of it, but no, Mistic takes him away, and now the site's a little more available. It's not without contest though. Still soulcas gonna be playing towards short. Little flash over towards shower, and one right back from MAGNUM.
soulcas now just kind of isolated. He's got to actually try and find some damage here if he can while his teammates come through. Jamppi going to drop out of heaven now. They should be able to get some kind of control of sight here, but they do close out soulcas here. Fnatic will stabilize for the time being.
I love that Fnatic focused towards removing that player from short. It could have been a problem for the post plant, but now there's nothing really in their way. Link noted, does find one, and away we go to the other side. Spike planted, uncontested, 5 seconds remain. Link has got a long way to get trotting.
Yeah, it's still got, well, manages to, I guess, upgrade to the Frenzy. They come through, Mistic low HP, but Boaster and MAGNUM pretty healthy. Molly gonna come through, do a lot of damage there, and...
Jamppi, the judge, in his no way, the discipline on this man! The judge, the jury, and the executioner, once again, he is just so good with this. It's actually unbearable. And now Fnatic going to be feeling a little worse for wear after that.
Unfortunately, Fnatic walk right into this one. Yes. Spike down as well. soulcas going to find a kill elsewhere. Only 2 remaining here for Fnatic, Derke and Doma. Dynamic duo we've seen so many times before. See if they can do anything to recover this round for them. It'll be difficult here. Screen posted up already. I mean, Liquid able to collapse around this spike. Take full control. Scream actually gonna, okay, yeah, lose that to the Spectre of Derke. What more we can do? Yeah, any more damage here really is good, but I mean, if they can recover this round, it'd be even better there.
Pretty solid now, these 4 players for Fnatic. Try and make the dip through, and soulcas.
Oh no.
No way, he's gone away with it. He needs more. He's only going to get 1 more out of it. I thought maybe the connection on Doma could have happened, but the damage gets done, and now the re-rotation from Link tries to come back across, catching them on the weird timing of it. Doma bails them out of another sticky situation.
Mistic 1 snake bite here, so they got the opportunity to play the post plant. Doma actually getting the showstopper online as part of that plant, so a big tool comes online for Fnatic here as he comes through. Yeah, gonna pop it early here. Liquid gotta respect it for the time being. Kryptix and Scream forced all the way back into spawn. Scream actually faces. Doma's gonna find him for his 3rd.
Kryptix, what can you do with this? You heard it going.
Yeah, you heard it.
Amount of progress made. Scream, gonna be careful on the timing here. Call to action now, gonna find 1. That's gonna be a big pickup, but Doma again, the value this man is finding on the way into these sites, these pickups, the actual value of the kills are paramount so far. And now for the post plant, here we go. And again, you're left with Jamppi, soulcas, and a Link. Now, once again, the reminder, 2 judges in play here, not gonna be easy on the retake.
No, it's not. As already you see Mistic, 2 snake bites again, gonna reset. He's got the orb on the plant as well. Orbital strikes up on both sides here, but no flank coming through means they need to be quick about this retake here. And Liquid just now coming through. Link swings out, going to get dealt with by Doma. MAGNUM finds one as well.
Or at least a lot of attention drawn in towards Hook. I don't really know what happened to the ult here. soulcas going to wait patiently, does pull the trigger on the first. That's Doma now dead. You're looking for more though. soulcas under pressure, he can't do it. Mistic finds one, MAGNUM finds Link. And yeah, time gets bought, but the site is theirs. Fnatic striding through this now. Scream, Kryptix, and Jamppi. First time we got to see that op coming out. They've not had a chance to use it. Ultimates are all there, but they need a couple of frags. They need to step in. Derke is not letting Scream find any room here as Jamppi. I'm backing away with that if I'm him, because too much value is about to get thrown away. It's going to be 6-1.
Just going to stay put for the time being. Oh, Kryptix. Oh, he nearly had the snake bite out.
That could have been a disaster either way, a 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah.
I guess he'll be somewhat okay with that rather than being caught with the util in hand. Now, Jamppi's still on the site though. He's seen nothing from Shower's push through just yet. Isolates one on shore, he readjusts position. Wants some more boasters there. They know he's there, Jamppi! Destruction at his hand so far. But they need a little more. Need to put the closer on this round. Misses it on towards Mistic, but soulcas by his side. And soulcas keeps the round safe.
Again, the problem being, look how aggressive they're trying to be to close Jamppi down.
Oh, soulcas! They were so hyper-focused towards trying to deal with Jamppi, pushing him back and back and back. They didn't account for soulcas, who's still a problem. So's Jamppi and Liquid. This adjustment is sublime. And now Boaster. What can you do with this one? One's fine, but it's not enough for a round. Recovery for Liquid here, finally making a bit of a statement after being absolutely...
I mean, Spike's heading towards Hooker, yeah.
And they've noted where Jamppi is.
It's Scream just now biting, but again, Link playing deep enough, he's going to get that audio cue, so he pulls Scream right back. And Jamppi already hitting the rotate here, down to 13 seconds left. Doma will find Scream.
Yeah, but does Link swing on this? Oh my word,
oh
Link!
My God!
The 3K is just unbelievable. I thought he was dead to rights, but MAGNUM just leaves him alive for a second. soulcas is like, don't worry about it, I got you. You've done your work. It's like, that's going to be kind of thwarted. Tries to get the wallbang prior, but there's the swing from Link. Again, this man is finding value. iPad away for now, but Link does try to convert another, but soulcas makes the trade work so well. Quick flash of it, but Mistic outdoes him, still not blinded, but Kryptix is on the site. 27 seconds, and Mistic has to check on this one, and he's cleared him. Good work from Mistic on that, but Scream now wants to be involved. A little ahead of Jamppi, who's a little bit deeper towards CT. And Scream has catch the headshot towards MAGNUM, brings it to a 1v2. This would need some Jamppi magic. Spike planted, Boaster and Mistic. This ain't the ideal post plant for them, but trying to stay doubled up on this, gonna make it hard for him to find any of this work. That's the headshot he needs! The second evades, and Mistic clutching this out. Oh, but now Liquid need to play this back in. 4 players against them. Boaster still has ult, so that is going to be a key element moving forward. Waiting for this one. Early usage, wants to get them away from this for now. Keep the time building. Catches soulcas. MAGNUM in there, finding Scream. Link on the trade out. Kryptix now. What can you do with this one? Barrel shows. That's another body added. Time, though. This is a post plant, and that time is dwindling from Liquid. What the plan is. What's the goer? Boaster and CT. MAGNUM up close. Going to spot one on the cross. Going to be now in trouble. Nice utility on this burst through. Link going to find MAGNUM. Jamppi towards Boaster. There was still one, but they get checked on. Liquid very well refined on this site take, keeping everything in mind and letting Jamppi once again challenge Derke. It feels the timing's right. Derke is so quick on it, but Scream just sharp as anything. Starting to maybe warm up a little here is now Mistic, the last one alive.
Gonna get spotted now. They're down to 17 HP already. Snakebite comes through, and actually a Scream that finds.
Still need to make it through that. IP utility slowing this hit down just a touch. soulcas gonna try and find a way in, and he's done just that. Mistic still waiting, chomping at the bit. soulcas gonna try and get that spike down. He has, but he will lose his life eventually for it. The slow burn from Boaster does come in. And now Scream, Kryptix, and Link, this post plant. What do you got for it? Link gonna put it down. Is Molly down actually just towards U-Haul? Just keep that safe in towards Lamps for now.
Kryptix is set up with the post plant here, and you see already the first snakebite comes through. Scream gonna come through, find a kill as well. It's a 3v3 right now. Derke low HP, actually gonna swing, finds the headshot, but Link and Kryptix still up.
They've got to be able to swing on this one, trying to play the time so perfectly. Link gonna go back in. He's been clutched before, but now the timing's everything. Mystic's just fine. The spike's gonna be diffused, and Fnatic pull it away.
I think well, at least financially, this is a tough round for Liquid. If they do lose it, soulcas, good for one. Also spotted out Mistic, or at least noted him with the audio cue, but Mistic will best him. Now to Kryptix and Link once again. Try and push through here, and might get spotted out early on. Actually, yeah, it will. MAGNUM gonna reveal their location. The orbital strike invested. Link is all but dead now. Look at that. He's come on to be here, and it looks very quick.
Boaster, he's not been checked on. This is revenge of the finest kind. Boaster, a massive 3K for him. But we are still with 2 players alive for Liquid. It's not over just yet, but it's Kryptix and soulcas already beaten and bruised the walking wounded, but Kryptix carries on. Still has his ult available as well, so he can try and make this as safe as he can. Investing that now, Spike can be planted somewhat uncontested.
For the time being, at least, soulcas and Kryptix now in a position where find themselves in a 2v2. A good hold initially. Doma just off with that spray, but Boombot as well going to go through, going to hunt out in amongst the Viper's pit. Actually going to reveal one. Mistic going to clean up a kill on the back of it. Soulcas will be dealt with as well. Doma going to close this one out. Fnatic, right? Rip pop the Viper's pit, but it's another fast piece here, Lauren.
Yeah, but Jamppi's isolated again. Mistic is still alive in between them. He's got a little bit of room, but it's going to be the players behind him dying. Scream's now gone, but Jamppi finally gets that trade that he needed. Derke goes down, but Mistic goes hunting. That's a response from Mistic, and it's a big one at that. He's still looking for more. There's a player on either side. He's kind of sandwiched in, but what a nuisance. He's protecting that spike. He's going to hold it in his hands, wait for the support. Time invested. Doma tries to clear, but there's still a player lingering around, and it is Kryptix.
Orbital strike invested now. MAGNUM are going to find a kill elsewhere. Just down to 2. Jamppi and Kryptix now. Kryptix outside this ultimate. They will actually find Mistic. That's a huge kill here. It brings us to a 2v2.
You're going to see Boaster have to slowly make his way around. MAGNUM wants in now, though. Did he catch a glimpse of Kryptix? He might have done. And now he's checking on the close corner. Jamppi says no. It's on Boaster to try and do anything with this. Time is going to be against him, and it's not an easy post plant either.
Did smoke off short here, so allows him to move up close enough, but it's going to be an awkward peak here with the crossfire from Jamppi and Kryptix. Clock ticking away. We'll try and find one, but Jamppi good for his third on the round, and they've still got a very comfortable purchase on the other side, so they can play the numbers game, they can play the trades. MAGNUM actually spotted just off default here, and a big trade off a utility.
Doma's gone unchecked. There we go. Finds him. Good work from Jamppi and a great clear thus far. This is a really well-constructed side take. That was just picture perfect for them.
Yeah. It was very, very slow and methodical, and as soon as the hit comes through, MAGNUM gets isolated, and the clearance is just fantastic. And I mean, I asked for it. That's about as clean as you could ask for. The Prime Gaming flawless coming out from Team Liquid here.
Left. There go the Seekers. You can see the utility blade trying to maybe slow down one side of this hit. Jamppi's going to lean further ahead. He's on his own, though. He's on an island. MAGNUM's just going to send him packing and already link up on top, though. Makes up for a great pickup and a good trade for MAGNUM again. Still being a nuisance, still holding presence. Puts out the Seekers, will lose life, but it's a 3v3 now. 27 seconds, and they ain't on the site yet. The spike is still in the hands of Kryptix, over towards Hookah.
And kind of stuck there. He's the... There's 2-1 split. He's the solo player, and Doma gets himself into a disgusting position. Gonna find the first. Scream actually trades it. He's got the revive as well.
10 seconds now, they've got to get a move on, but they're trying to do everything possible, and Liquid might have just held this together unless Boaster is going to dig him out of it. That's going to be a freebie on the way. Fight Scream, no way. And now the 1v2 begins, but looking down below, there is one player waiting. It's soulcas. Drags him to his grave. Conditioned them to be so worried about that B side, but just on these rotations, pulling out one player from position. I think that's going to be Mistic, who's going to be slightly out of sorts, but he's going to get back towards the site, actually. He's going to hear all these steps. He's surrounded on all fronts. What does he do with this now? He's got 4 players. Left, right, center. Wall goes up. He's still amongst it all. He's trying to not make too much noise. He's trying to keep his head down. Who finds him in the end? The smoke's yet to dissipate. Spike's now planted. Peekaboo says hello. Scream takes his life. You don't get to have this sort of fun as Liquid lock it down, finding the 2 players who are kind of dedicated towards this side. Scream gets wooded away from Lamps, but by now this retake's going to be rough. Boaster's still pretty far away. He may find soulcas, but Link goes down. Doma's found the first step.
He's got Showstopper as well. He could pop that online here. I don't think he knows somebody's close here. Boaster, crucial kill here for soulcas, and actually going to bring it to a 3v3.
Okay, suddenly this is getting... No way, Kryptix in a 1v3. How has this happened? Gonna try and just lob down the last piece of utility. It doesn't quite reach. It's all falling apart. In front of them, Fnatic close it out in that round.
No way.
It's just like, you can see this just like every second. Like, no, I'm gonna peek that corner. Fnatic waited for that. And now they burst towards the side. Already Link gonna be having to task with dealing with Derke, and he does very well, actually. Still alive in 48, but can't make much more of it, but did the best he could with a bad scenario. A 3v2 begins. Scream towards heaven. Kryptix not too far off either. Great quick pickup for Doma. No trade available for Kryptix.
It's now very difficult here. Boaster eventually regrouping through a main here, and both players on site going to tuck into hell. Mistic and Doma in very good position. A flash comes through. Going to get the audio cue here, so Kryptix got to make a move. Find the headshot, but...
Victory last time. It was a longer series, the best of 5, but now we go back in on this. Derke receives a lot of damage to begin with. Doesn't quite slow the roll, though. MAGNUM quickly going to pick up the pace with him. Boaster going to try and get that info towards Market. Does so. Forces Scream slightly further away here, as MAGNUM will take that angle happily. Look at those headshots. He's handing them out like it's free. Now Down to 9 HP though, still a player on the side. Kryptix now has so many angles to worry about and he can't deal with it all. soulcas trying to keep his head down, but MAGNUM again, this side take from this man is just perfect.
It's the second time we've seen MAGNUM as the Cypher play the entry as part of this execution onto B site. Also Jamppi down to 26 HP now. Link 100 HP, but difficult nonetheless, especially with Mistic cleaning up Jamppi there. Link's got to respect it now. Got to fall back, trying to hold on to this Phantom.
Coming through from main.
We're going to try and play very close up, but misses the right click here. So now just down to the classic. He's going to get cleared out by this Trailblazer. He's got to be forced back in. Link
Good work.
Will be isolated, but he'll find one on the way out.
Oh, this work between Jamppi and Link is so well done!
No
the push
way.
and pull between the two was perfect.
Up here, yeah.
Here we
Derke
go.
trying to smoke himself in here, but Kryptix creeps through. The slow is perfect. MAGNUM gets isolated inside. Scream comes through. Finds 2-3 now.
This is perfection personified already. This play between the two. We saw it on the other side. We saw it on that A take. Now we see it on B. The push and pull, the attention drawn in the most perfect way.
Love this little bait here, just off the paranoia. Going to isolate Jamppi, at least. Derke going to try and close the distance. He finds the kill.
That's so smart. Even just jumping on that corner
left
to make sure, if anything, it's a tag, not a full-on kill, gives him the advantage, especially with the knives as well. So well considered, and even the tiniest plays flash through the wall, they go in. It's Link on the side. He does have support, though. Not alone this time, only good for one, but Scream's going to wait so patiently. Just prowling in the depths of hell. He's going to grab Doma. He wants more, doesn't get more. Yes, he does. Derke is gone, and now Scream engages. 50 HP, but he can maybe get himself back up and situated if he needs to. Dips up. What? He doesn't need help. He does not need any more assistance to get these sort of kills. The man's already a monster. But Boaster left in the 1v2. The HP's gone. Scream's had a round. Oh, and Scream's looking a little worried in this one now. So much pressure coming his way. The slow goes down.
No way.
Scream! What a moment to find two. He may have just kept this round at least somewhat manageable. Kryptix, though, does do well towards Boaster. Now look at what's left. Doma and MAGNUM. The spike is in CT pretty much at this point. Hard to recover. They want an extra pick. They're going to hit the brakes for a second. 50 to play with as well. Kryptix has to give away position. Double stack towards market. The face comes through. MAGNUM up close and personal. Shoves the barrel down the throat of Kryptix. And now it's...
You're about to get spiked.
So hard. Well, it wasn't that deep towards CT. I thought it was a little bit deeper, but they're fine.
30 seconds
Oh
left.
no, look at Link. Link stayed here the whole time, once again playing anchor. He's going to get this kill.
Spike planted.
Down, he's trying to play the time, but he's lost track of him, but he's predicted it perfectly. Link knows exactly what's up. Played it just to perfection in the end, catching the final player of MAGNUM.
30
Come
seconds
out
left.
by now. This is going to be a late round hit, and you're going to have Scream and Link in good combination. Now, do they check on him? Yeah, no. Link gets unchecked on, but it is a 2-for-1 trade. Good work from Mistic on the spacing there to be able to get that kill on Link and not let it get too far. Now the ultimate comes in as well.
Yeah, Neurotheft, you give away the information that Liquid is still very far away from heaven. You see they come back to try and check if there's a lurk. Now we're gonna come through and split 2-1 actually across heaven and tree.
Look at these close plants. Vipers there. This is a hard round to play back in on. Even with Jamppi on that op, it's hard to make this work in retake scenarios through heaven. The double stack on towards tree. They're going to double face together, but they both lose their life. Doma, always good for these valuable kills, but Jamppi, I'm backing away slowly but surely, trying to not make a sound on this.
MAGNUM managed to thread the needle though, and he might be here to greet soulcas. The flash actually going to bait him in there. soulcas spotted the barrel. He will find that kill. And that's the lurk removed. MAGNUM, we know, so much on Ascent, but more so on maps like Icebox. Actually gets lots of value through there, but the hit comes through on A site. 2 kills go through. soulcas trades one back through. We'll retreat now. Hunter's Fury available and Liquid in a 3v2.
A bit of a love tap towards Jamppi there, but soulcas trying to isolate, and he does manage to catch, I think, on the end. And Mistic, what is this? Yeah, locks down towards heaven. Now they have to work this out with 2. Boaster and Mistic, what do you have in this? Against 3, they know where soulcas is. Lockdown's in effect. He's going to have to make his mind up. 5-4, and a couple more seconds.
No.
Jamppi, big pickup now. Boaster in a 1v3. Turret gets invested. They've read the position well, and Kryptix, big deny,
Great
and
retake.
Liquid carry on. That retake was fantastic. Quality that. You can see how keen this is. Going to clear out towards the top side of tree over by shot. Hello? Okay, Derke, fair enough. I mean, Scream's had a couple. Why don't you get a freebie? So already the player advantage does go towards Fnatic here on this take.
Scream comes back through on Heaven, though. Going to find Doma. Derke will dig Link out of hell now, but two players already up close here. And actually, Mistic nearly gets caught off guard there. It'll be Derke that falls to Kryptix. MAGNUM will trade that one out.
Spike's not even down.
I was going to say, yeah, Spike not down. Fnatic still with a man advantage and finally comes through on the back of Boaster.
Noted for now. Boaster back of sight, still worried about Heaven, right to be done, and now Mistic does get screamed. That's around pretty much done. Jamppi needs to back away again. This is going to turn into a bit of Jame time. Annoying battle to deal with because they'd love to be able to use this as the first step forward, but Jamppi has to get the ult going as well. That op is not going to do it! Say hello to his little friend. Doma's now dead, and here comes the side take. Scream going to lead in towards Boaster. Rez comes in, you called it. Derke and Mistic now just Mistic alive, and they already cleared through the post-plant positioning for the Viper, and the good play back in. This retake. Right, now there is 3 players very close by. And you'll see the commitment off the back. Jamppi again going to be kept in check, and he's going to be tagged up brutally on this. 16 HP is no fun for anyone. And the work forward is going to be hard. You can already see Boaster tries to capitalize on the timing, doesn't quite catch it. Soulcas on the punish, but MAGNUM still here. You still have players around. Mistic back of sight though, gets checked on. Great take from Liquid here. 4 stand, Spike now planted. No easy play back in between Derke and Doma.
Actually, Derke going to make use of the Sage Wall in B main.
They're cross. Don't know how much info they get off the back of it. Doma tries to follow towards Jamppi, who's going to get towards the side, but he adjusts well. Good work between Derke and him to be able to get Jamppi and Kryptix down, but guns still do favor the Liquid side. They do have 3 still to play with. Link does have some site control, just trying to clear out meticulously. There's plenty of threats around. None of these guns are recoverable yet, but still
this is so quick.
Problems.
This is
There's
so
a
quick
lot
for
of players
MAGNUM
around
to get to
it.
this spot.
Soulcas tries to find info towards Heaven. Now, MAGNUM does give away that his position is now in play. Spike is down, and here we go. Can Liquid hold this against what's going to be a bit of a Zerg rush coming back in? MAGNUM already going to be looking to be able to start this. Not afraid to show position. Maybe pull eyes away. There's a dash, comes in. Good trade comes out. Derke finding Scream, but Link digs his heels in. Mistic needs it, can't get it. There's the next player, though. Boaster leans further forward. It's all on Link. Just with the pistol by his side, 2 players to find, and he doesn't get it. What a play back through for Fnatic.
Paranoia as well, but now Jamppi's got reinforcements here. Scream going to try and counter pick off him. He will get the best of him. A trade comes through from Boaster, but Derke now falls to him. The first headshot comes through. Jamppi will fall. Got to play his life, though.
Does.
The Nano Swarm already set up for Heaven as well. Going to stop that push coming through. On the back of the utility getting invested. MAGNUM actually going to charge to try and close the distance here. Going to find the headshot, but no kill. Kryptix deals with it.
And you can see just the time being bought here. So much utility to work through. Mistic knows he's in all kinds of trouble. A touch on the Spike does get 1, but Kryptix the time. He's just got to play it. And there's no time left. Mistic, don't think he's going to get out of there. No. Instantly dedicated himself towards this. There is no full back plan beyond this. This is just straight up all in. This is deathmatch time. How does he get 2? How on earth does MAGNUM get 2 out of that? I have no idea. There's now 2 alive. Soulcas and Scream. The res is there for Scream, but does he want to try and vet?
Excuse me?
He wasn't even in the ult.
Through here, but no follow-up on it.
Oh, Derke. Derke, that tracking is so good. Honestly, if this was, you know, a different game, if this was VAC rather than Vanguard, I'd be questioning. But right now, these boys are absolutely playing a fire game. The aim is on. But you can see Link and Kryptix aren't exactly backing away either. But it is just Link left alive. And I said they had to do some damage. A judge, it's not what he wanted. If he got a rifle, maybe more could have been had. Or is that Spike not quite to hand either? You have to pick that one up. Try everything you can, and it's get out of there time. See what you can do with this. You got to fight for your life in this.
Get the hell out of Dodge. Already Boaster gonna close the distance here. 2 members on A side gonna remain now. Link forced to play all the way in Boathouse on backside.
This is everything he's got. He has to play everything on this one. And Fnatic still have utility to play with. They've still got bits and pieces, full rifles, armor's looking pretty on 2. There's one of the pieces of utility. There's a second. Link wants to try and dive into this, but ordered away by Hyper. Work coming in, the venom just through the veins, though!
No way, Link!
How does he get all 3? Magnum's got a lot of space, actually. Good bit of freedom to start with. We've got 3 at the back of side. This is a really deep post-plant hold. Magnum's cleared out 2 already. There's going to be 3 against him. Kryptix, soulcas, Link, where are you in this one? Everyone at the back to the wall. They're sitting the defuse. Derke ain't going to be moving, and Magnum!
Oh,
what a round to find form!
Posted up in A heaven here. Kryptix actually opting to face. Going to get a tag. Doesn't get traded onto. Doma now got it all to do. Boaster.
Gets another. He's got to know there's someone else around here. He's isolated Link. This is huge work. This could be 12 on the board for Fnatic right here, right now. But there's a rifle with soulcas, and there's still Scream. If there is Scream alive, there is still a chance, and they're fighting for survival now. This isn't just another map. Fnatic have now pushed the advantage. What can they do? Boaster slowly closing the net as well, just suffocating Liquid in this. And a pause for thought. Derke's got the cross. I don't know how they're going to get through this Boaster. He's creeping around the back line. Scream. That internal clock ticks. He knows it. He does punish Boaster. It's a gateway now. 15 seconds, though. It's a rifle upgrade. They've got to go right here, right now. 10 seconds is all they've got on the cross. Scream needs to make it through. 8 seconds of spikes on the site. Derke wants to deny, though. Finds one. Oh, he's punished Scream, who just showed a little too much leg, and that's going to be the round for Fnatic, no matter which way you cut this. Liquid's tournament life is on the line. Fnatic on the verge of doing the lower bracket run, but a burst out towards main, and Boaster found one big trade, so Link and Jamppi digging deep on this. A quick flash will allow the fallback, and it pauses potentially this big springboard moment, and those rifles are unrecoverable for now.
As they are for the time being. Boaster actually going to post up in a little off angle here. Aldrome will spot him, but he's still going to get a kill. Jamppi
played
up
that
as
so well on the timing. It's all down to 2 in this moment. Link and soulcas charged with the weight of Liquid on their shoulders now. Magnum on one side, Boaster on the other. There is no way in. There is no further step forward. Link is being worked down from every single angle. Utility on top of utility. 28 HP. And no matter how bad he wants this, no matter how hard he just wants to get to that site, the odds are stacked so heavily against him. And he knows it. No one's giving him any quarter here. As the seconds dwindle down, he's going to find Magnum. He's given it everything, but I can't imagine a better player to close it out for Fnatic. Boaster to take Fnatic forward in 2. Only one European team can carry on, and it will be Fnatic to bear the burden, to bring that banner forward and see if they can complete the lower bracket run.
A fantastic performance, and just